How's it going out there, TV fans and everyone that loves everything that I do? This is TV time with MrDarkPhoenix and my good buddy Spider-Man here. We're going to be talking about Season 3 of a really great show, which is American Horror Story. Season 3 is going to be American Horror Story The Coven, so I really can't wait to tell you guys how I feel about that. And Episode 1 is going to be our topic today, and it's called Bitchcraft, because it rhymes. Get it? I hope you do. Much like a Rogue and Iceman kind of scenario that we've all thought of but never happened, what a worse time to decide you want to get physically intimate and have your powers manifest. This chick must be a glutton for punishment, because this is kinda bad to have, or this might be your power, but ugh. Such an explicit power to have, and such a bad one to have at that. Like, how are you supposed to relate your love to someone? It's gonna be bad up until later on, but who knows, it could get better. She could have something to nullify that part of her powers, but it's only episode 1, so can't really say much about that just yet. The Salem witch trials are heavily referenced because that's the whole point of the Coven, and sorcery and witchcraft and all that stuff, is that that's the basis behind our season of episode 3. Episode 1 was the haunted house, I believe. Season 2 was the insane asylum. So now Season 3 is the Coven, basically making place of history on the Salem witch trials. So can't really complain about that, because it's a really interesting time. One of my personal favorite subjects is witchcraft and sorcery anyway, so you guys know I couldn't let this show go under by without having to talk about it. Being clairvoyant makes lying so much harder with someone that can basically see through it and basically saw what happened in the past, it would happen in the future. So sorry, can't lie when you have a clairvoyant person in the house. Hashtag sorry not sorry. Hashtag powers work in real life too. Can't really complain much about that. The powers that are explored so far are really interesting and unique, actually. Never had that one power before, and that's what I'm liking so far, is that their abilities are unique to them and unique to basically, like, I'm a big, as you guys know, I'm a big comic book nerd, so I try and take it to the comic book world where I'm like, wow, these powers are really cool and everything. And one character that I feel is a really big danger, because her powers are really cool and really unique, and basically what the upsides are, there has been kind of a downside, like a reversal to it, so hopefully it stays like that, but we never know what's going to happen in future episodes, so we can't really say anything. Speaking of the actresses for a second, Emma Roberts and Gabourey Sidibe have amazing rival chemistry. Like, when they're arguing and when their scenes come together where they fight, it's just, you could totally buy them being in a school and just hating each other, and that's really what good acting is. It's like, I'm buying that you guys, that it's not just a show, that you guys are really that committed, that you both just really hate each other, and it's going to come into fruition that obviously at some point you're going to have to respect each other and help each other out, which is going to be basically making it even more better, because now you'll have that in the back of your mind that you hate this person until, it hits the fan and they're in danger, and then you help them, and that's when you realize that you respect one another. Or at least not enough to basically murder each other, but who knows with that. We'll have to check and see for more episodes. The Fountain of Youth is an agenda for one of our characters, and it's not necessarily a fountain of sorts, but just a way to basically have eternal youth, or to be young forever and all that stuff. And basically, I guess being a witch, you don't really have, I guess it's just her, but you don't really have that kind of access to basically do all that stuff. So now we have to try and find a way to basically stay the way that we are forever and be around for a very long time. When another witch is basically trying to start something for herself for her own personal gain. So now it's just, that's a subplot that's going to basically meld into our main plot later on. And it's going to be really good to see how slowly it's going to combine with our plot, and how slowly it's going to basically become more than what it is now, because it's this small right now, and then when the season grows, it's going to grow and grow and grow and grow until it envelops our main plot and becomes a part of it, and now those problems will become the problems of everybody else, and everything else is going to go on from there. But it's a really good subplot so far. Really cool. I like it a lot. history lessons and past instances play heavily on the series, and it's really good to see how basically TV shows now are taking history from real events and mixing it with today's technology to basically make it even more interesting than it already is. Because this is one of my personal favorite subjects, and to see it portrayed on television, and to see it portrayed on television with actors and actresses with powers and stuff, to basically make it a future version, really intrigues me and really grabs me, because I'm a really big person for history and for powers and stuff. So basically to combine those two things basically make me really happy, really glad to watch it and tune in every week, because I love stuff like that. I love what the show is doing for that. And at the end we're treated to a very interesting scene, and what a way to use your powers. That's all I can say for that, really. What a way to use your powers, and what a way to basically take advantage of them. I mean, do you get any feeling out of that, or you just do it for the heck of it? Like, yeah, would you just basically have people you don't like take a number, and they would do that from there? But moving on from that later on. But this has been TV Time. We've been watching and reviewing American Horror Story: The Coven, Bitchcraft, Episode 1. I love this show. I love the history. I love the action. I love the witches. I love the fact that they have powers. I'd watch it, because I'll be watching it every week. And even if you don't watch it, I'll definitely keep you guys in the know and keep you guys ahead of everything that happens. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, comment, rate, and subscribe. Always remember to geek out and enjoy your lives. And I'll catch you guys next week with more TV Time with Spider-Man and Mr. Dark Phoenix.